people of Crooked Hooking, it is good to see you. This time we're fishing with something totally new. We're doing 100% fishing with a custom-made Crooked Hooking prototype lure. It's a finesse worm that so far has the most impressive action I've seen in a finesse lure ever. It's a combined lure between a Senko and a finesse worm. The action on it is impressive. I cannot wait to show you how this thing works. So let's get into it. So I have it laid out here on my leg. Hopefully you guys can see this, but this is the prototype right here. It has nice little ridges in it, so that way when the water catches it, it improves motion, and it has a really nice fat water paddle tail to it. This is a prototype, so essentially how I did it, it's just a hand pour, and it's really freaking impressive. I can't wait to show you guys how this thing works. It's just rigged like a Texas rig, just like how I do all of my soft plastics for the most part. I don't really fish any other style. I fish different lures, of course, but I don't really fish different styles as far as going away from the Texas rig. So let me get all my gear set up and ready to go, and we'll get on the water. Brand new GoPro battery, fresh change out. Here we go with a new location on this lake, or a new spot on this lake. Ah, and it already had a nice hit. So all I'm doing is just a really slow, relaxed retrieve. A few bounces on the rod tip here and there, but I'm just doing a slow retrieve. I'm letting the worm do all the work for me. And so far, it's really holding up to what it's supposed to do. So far I've had some really nice follows. I had two really big bass pluck at it, but they didn't get where the hook is. They just hooked the tail. So that, of course, makes for a bad couple of moments. It's kind of, well, how I have it set up, it's kind of like a topwater rig as well. And that's usually just my fishing style. That's just how I am. There's no weights on it. You could put a weight on it if you want to do a drop shot or however. Another hit there. So what's nice about the large paddle tail is it's doing all the action for it. You barely even have to do any motion with your rod tip. The big tail on the bait itself is doing most of the work. So just a slow retrieve, and the bait is doing this awesome swimming motion. Ah, frick. Whew. Almost got a turtle. It's a, yeah, it's a, oh, yeah, there we go. That's a nice bass. About time. Can't elude me 3 days in a row. About time. About time, yes sir. Yeah, 3 days in a row I've been trying to get this guy. Wow, he's got like a tadpole in his mouth. Can you see that? Wow. Hey man, well, it's finally nice to see you. I'll let you go here. Nice. Nice. Awesome. And that is on a Crooked Hooking prototype finesse worm. This one here is different. It kind of has like a it's like a corkscrew action, which that works pretty good too. I mean, the more movement the better. It's all about movement. Yes. Oh. Well, it had its first hit. Slow retrieve, slow retrieve. There it is. There we go. He swam right for, oh, and he got off. Damn. He swam right for that one. We're on again, nice. Ooh. There we go. This is 2.5, the other small, but 2.5 on the crooked hooking prototype finesse worm. Pretty good, we're getting some action. There he goes. Already. There we go. There. Oh, it. That felt pretty good. You know, I want to try in here. I wonder if this would be a really weird angle to cast, but I bet you something's just hiding right there. Okay, here we go. Oh, giant turtle. Alright. Alrighty, people of Crooked Hooking, I'm gonna call it quits for today's video. It turned out to be pretty good. Much better than I expected for a first time completely 100% custom build bait. I had two actions with it, one of which had a combined Senko and finesse worm action, and then the second one had like a corkscrew action, which both of which caught bass on it, which was great. That's exactly what we're looking for. I would say for this video it was a great experiment to go out and test our new Crooked Hooking test bait. We're going to do a few more tests on it, and then we're going to put it in production, so that way you too can have your very own Crooked Hooking bait. Alrighty everybody, I'll see you next time.